Hello everyone. In the previous video, we have discussed about syntax and semantic. So in today's lessons, I will be discussing and teaching you about variables, data types, and a little introduction of operators. So I want to give you a quick recap what we have learned in the previous video. So syntax and semantics that we all know, basic syntax rules in Python, and indentation. What is indentation? It is used to define the structures and hierarchy of the code. And in Python, yeah, indentation is used for determining the grouping of statements. Then we have seen the line continuation method using a black backslash, multiple statements on a single line using the semicolon, and we have seen a code implementation of indentation. Now let's start with our variables topic. First, I will create a new file, variables dot ipynb, and you have to select kernel, this one. So what is variables? What do you understand by the term variables? Variables are fundamental elements in programming used to store data that can be referenced and manipulated in a program. So in Python, variables are created when you assign a value to them. Suppose a equals to 100. So a is a variable and I have stored this value 100 in this a variable. So it stores a or assign a value. When you assign a value to the variable, it stores into them, and they do not need any explicit declaration to reserve memory space. This declaration happens automatically when you assign a value to a variable. So let's see what is declaring and assigning variable. And as I have already told you that comments are very necessary in coding. It will help you to understand. Declaring and assigning variables. Age, this is a variable, age equals to 32, and I have assigned a value to this variable age 32. Now height, height is equals to, let's say, 6.1. Then name equals to, let's say, Rahul. Is student, true. Now I am printing the variables. Printing the variables. Print inverted comma age, this, and comma age. This is a very useful thing, or it's a best practice to write like in this format. So it will make the users understand what is this. Uh, if you shift enter, once restart the kernel, Let's write the other variable's name. Print height print name name. Now once the kernel get restart, it will run. Yes, now see. See, age is 32, height is 6.1, name is Rahul. So if you write it in this format, it will make the user to easier to understand. So this is what declaring and assigning variables. Now we will see naming conventions, variable naming conventions. So what are the rules to write a variable? What are the rules? Naming conventions. First, variable name should be descriptive. They must start with letter or letter. They must start with a letter, right? Age, height. You have to make sure that you start with a letter, right? H, E, I, like this. Or you can start with an underscore symbol. That is the only one special character we can use for writing the variable's name. So it can contain numbers, letters, and underscores. Variables names are case sensitive. As we have seen in the previous video, a name error was there. A name error. This one. The name swastik and capital name with capital N das. So they treat this both variable as a separate because it is case sensitive. That's why variables names are case sensitive. And finally, it should be the valid variable names. I am writing first if starting with a letter underscore name equals to. Now string. So we have to write string in inverted comma. Rohit last name. So this is a valid variable name. What are invalid variable name? Invalid variable names like if you start like with a number, say let's say 2 age equals to 30. So this is a invalid variable name. If you start with letter first, then if you use this special character hyphen, then it will give you an error. If you use or start with this symbol at the rate, this is also give an error. So these are the invalid variable names. If I delete these comments and run, you will see an error. You will see an error. See, syntax error, invalid decimal number. So this will give you an error. Now I am talking about case sensitive. So how you will see that variable names are case sensitive? If I write name with small n and then capital NAME equals to and name equals to capital name. So it will give you false. Is name is equals to name? No. This one is with small n and this one is capital N. So that's why it is giving false. And hence variables are case sensitive. Now we will understand variable types. Python is dynamically typed. Type of variable is determined at runtime. When we assign a value to variable, say 25, age equals to 25, so it is an integer. It is an integer. When we run at that time, it gets identified that this variable is an integer. This age variable is an integer. If we write height equals to 6.1, so this is float. This is float. If we write name equals to in inverted comma, let's say Rahul, so this is string. String is denoted by str, or you can write string also. Is student, this one is student equals to true, so this is boolean. Now if you want to see that is age is an integer, or you don't know what is age data type, or what is height data type, or what is name, or is student, so you can easily write print and then type age, shift enter. See it's showing class integer. It is an integer. If you write print then type height, it's float. Now I am going to show you a simple example, very simple example. Age equals to, let's say 30 and print type age. So this is integer. Okay, now I will do a small exercise in this type conversion. I will create a new variable age str equals to str age, then print age str and print type age str. So first you tell me what will it print. So it will first print the type of age, that is integer. Then here is the main function or main point where it changes. Age str, where I have created a new variable and I have make this in 30 integer to str. Then I have print that age str and print the type of age str. If I shift enter, see first type of age class integer, then print age str. So in age str, the age gets stored and the type conversion gets happened. So when I print the type of age str, it's showing the str data type, string data type. So this was the small exercise. Now you can also do the reverse in one line. If you print, so this age I have created an str in string format. Okay, anything in inverted comma is string. Type, then in, then age. So what will print? It print first. It will int the first bracket int age. So the age is currently in string format. Now I am conversing the type. So I am converting it to integer. When I am conversing into integer, the age is getting into integer, and then the type is getting printed. So it is printing class integer, that is integer data type. Now if I show you this one, name and int name. So you will always what will it print run and give it to us? You are thinking that it will simply convert into integer and the type will show type will be class integer, but it's not. Here's the twist comes. You cannot convert a string to an integer. It will give you an error. You can never, it will give you a value error. You can never convert a string into integer. If you shift enter, see, it will give you a value error. So this you have to memorize this one. Now I will move further and I will show you dynamic typing. What is dynamic typing? In Python, they allows the type of a variable to change as the program executes. I will show you with the help of example, so it will be easier for you to understand. Python allows the type of a variable to change as the program executes. Var equals to 10. So this is a integer data type. Okay, now var equals to hello, it is a string data type. If I print, first I will print this var and its type var. Okay, then I will print this one, print this string one var comma its type var. Now again I will create another var 3.14, let's say, and print this also var and type var. So as you are seeing that all the variable names I have put the same var, and I have one time and I have stored integer to it. Next, in another time I have stored it a string to it, and again I have stored another data type, that is float. So will it give me an error, or is it completely fine to run? Just pause the video and tell and think. So it will not give me an error because Python allows a type of variable to change as the program executes. This is called dynamic typing. This is known as dynamic typing. So Python is very beginner friendly. If you start it as a computer language, first computer language, it's very beginner friendly. Now I will show you how to take input in Python. How to take input from the user. Age equals to int. Int input. First I will show you the basic one. Input. What is the age? Now you are telling input what is the age, means this will show to the user what is the age, and it will ask the age from the user. So if you want that the age should be in integer, and the user should have to enter the integer in age in integer format, so you have to write int and a bracket, and age is always in an integer format, so you have to write int and a bracket, then print age comma type of age. Once you run, see, here is a question came, what is the age? Press enter to confirm or escape. So if you write 18 and enter, see, 18 age and type of age is integer. So in this Jupyter notebook, the this question comes in this upper box, but in Python, using the py extension, if you in VS Code, if you use this same one, same code, and run, then you will see in the terminal what is the age. If you write 18 and enter, 18 class, like this. So this is how in Python we can take the input from the user. Now by using all the above materials that we have learned till now, I will be using to create a small simple calculator, very simple calculator. Let's start. Simple calculator. So creating a variable, remembering all the rules, how to start the variable, which is the only and one special character we can use, that is underscore, and not writing or not starting the variable's name with any of the special character or any of the number, always starting the variable name with a letter. Now using this, how to take input from the user. If you want to take the input from the user in a float format, you will write float. And if you want to take the user input in a string format, then you have to not write any of int or float in this bracket, except this, outside of this bracket. Enter first number. In this inverted comma, you will have to write the that message that will show to the user. Enter first number. So I am asking the user to enter the first number, because we are going to perform a simple calculator and we have to take two numbers so we can perform the operations like addition, subtractions and all that. Again I am creating a second variable and same, we can directly copy paste. Enter second number. Now sum. Sum is a variable I have created, num1 plus num2. Then difference equals to num1 minus num2. Then product, that is multiplication, num1. Now in product we have to use the asterisk symbol. In Python the asterisk symbol means multiplication, it will multiply num2. Then the division, so quotient, num1 num. So this returns a quotient. We will discuss it further when we will talk about the operators. At that time it will be easier for you to understand. Now printing the each of these variables. Product, product, and quotient. Now if I shift enter, see, enter first number. So I am giving let's say 10 and second number 5. See, sum 10 plus 5 15, difference 10 minus 5 10, product 10 into 5 50, and quotient 10 divided by 5, quotient gives 10. So this is variables all about. Now we will see the data types. In conclusion, I want to say about variables are that variables are very essential in Python programming for storing and manipulating data. And this understanding how to declare, assign and use variables effectively is crucial for writing functional and efficient code. You have to also follow the rules to create variables. Now I am creating a new file, data types, IPYN. Again I have to select the kernel. So in variables, I have show you a little glimpse of what is data types, like this one, age is integer, name is Rahul, string. If you print type age, it will give this integer, float and str like this. So for you, this one is a unique one, is student. This is a Boolean data type. I will show you this. If I write A equals to 10 and B equals to 10, now type A equals to B. So it's bool. It's bool means Boolean. A equals to 10, B equals to 10, 10 is equals to 10. So what is type? Boolean. Suppose I write is true equals to capital T R U E, true, E, true, and again type is true. Shift enter. See, it's Boolean. Boolean means it tells is it true, then true. Is it false, then it's false. It basically asks if true or false. That is Boolean. It's a very simple thing. Now you will see what are common errors. Common errors. If I write a variable result equals to hello. Hello is a string data type plus 5. 5 is an integer data type. So it will give you an error. As I am trying to do like this, I am trying to create like this hello 5, but it is not possible. You cannot add string and integer both at the same time. So in this case, I will do result again hello plus what I will do, I will use the type conversion. Type conversion, as I have already shown you, this type conversion, small this one, type conversion. So I will use type conversion and make it the integer to string. Then I will print the result. Okay, one also thing I have to tell you that in Jupyter Notebook you don't have to just write print in every. You shift enter, then write result in another cell box and then shift enter. So it will give this. See, hello 5. Okay. This cell box you have write cell result, then shift enter result and again shift enter, it will give you hello 5. So see, I have to do a little type conversion here so that to convert integer into a string. So this is data types. It's very simple. Now I will show you about the operators. So let's create a new file, operators. operators.ipynb. Again select kernel. Every time you create a new file, you have to select the kernel. Operators, okay. Arithmetic, there are different kind of operators. We'll see one by one, step by step. So this is arithmetic operators. A equals to 10. Let's take two number and store it into a variable 10 and 5. Now add result equals to A plus B. Sub result equals to A minus B. Okay. So this is addition. This is subtraction, then I will do a multiplication, underscore result equals to a, this star symbol is known as asterisk. Okay, multiplication. Okay, multiplication. Then I will proceed with division, underscore result equals to a, one slash, second slash b. So why I'm using this two slash? One, I can use one slash, but I am using two slash because so the result which will give, it will not in a decimal, it will directly give me an in integer format, means no decimal will be there. Suppose if I don't use this another slash, it will give me 2.0. It is a default in Python. But if I use this slash, it will give me only 2. Okay. So this is division. This is, I'm showing you, this is division. And the ones that I have told you that it will give only integer, that is known as float division. Okay, equals to a slash slash b. This is known as float division. It will only return you integer. Another thing you will know, come to know, that is modulus result. Now what is modulus? It basically means the remainder. For modulus, for remainder, we use this percentage symbol. This percentage symbol is only known as modulus. Okay, it will basically return you the remainder. Suppose 5, 10, and in question you will have it will give 2, it will be 2, then 5 2s are 10, 10 minus 10, 0. So it will return 0. What is the remainder? That is 0. So it will return 0. So this is modulus operation. Modulus operation. Now one new thing, that is exponent. Exponent result, like I have shown you in multiplication, I have to use the asterisk symbol, the star symbol. In exponent, suppose I have to do the calculation 2 raised to the power 2, means 2 to the power 2. So it will give me 4. So 2 into 2, 4. If I have to make the calculation 2 raised to the power 3, 2 to the power 3. So it will give me 8. 2 into 2 into 2. For that, I have to use this 2 symbol. 2 symbol of star, asterisk. A, what is A? That is 10 raised to the power B. So 10 raised to the power 5. So 5 times 10 will get multiplied. This is called exponential. Now I am printing this one by one. Add result, then printing sub result, division result, flow division result, and printing modulus result, the last exponent result. We shift enter. Once again I have to restart the kernel. If I shift enter, see, addition, subtraction, multiplication. Till now, till here it is clear. Division 2.0. See what I am telling you that a slash b means a divided by b. A 10 divided by 5. So in Python default it will give you 2.0. This is a decimal format. If you have to remove the decimal format, you have to make another slash, means you have to give two slash. So that is known as float division. So it will return integer. And modulus, it is remainder. It will remainder is 0. 5 to the 10, and 10 minus 10 is 0. So remainder is 0. And exponent, that is the 10 is getting multiplied 5 times. So you can see 1 2 3 4 5 5 zeros are there. So it is giving the exponent result. So this is all about arithmetic operators. Now we will see comparison operators. What are comparison operators? I will create a markdown here. Comparison operators. Comparison operators like greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, not equal to. These are all comparison operators. I will show you one by one. Suppose I am writing a equals to 10, b equals to 10. A equals to b. Is a equals to b? Yes. So it will. I have created a markdown here. I have to delete this and make it code. Make it code. A equals to 10. B equals to 10. Is a equals to b? It is giving true. We write st or string, creating a variable string and writing a name and creating another variable of string and inserting same name. So str1 is equals to str2. You have to give double equals to sign. It is giving true. This is equals to sign. If I write not equals to, so what symbol I have to give? I have to give an exclamation marks and an equal to sign. If I write this, so I am asking, is str1 is not equals to str2, but it is equal, str1 is equal to str2, so it will give me false, because I am asking it, is it not true to str, not equal to str2, it will give me false. Now greater than, I write num2 equals to 20 and num3 equals to 30. If I write num2 is greater than num3, is 20 greater than 30? No, it will give me false. But if I write num3 is greater than num2, so it will give me true, because 30 is greater than 20. So this is a greater than symbol. If I write num2 is less than, this is a num, and this is a less than symbol, num3, so it will give me true, because 20 is less than 30. Now we will see what is greater than equal to symbol and what is less than equal to symbol. So num2 greater than equal to num3. Is num2 is greater than num3 or it is equal to num3? Is it greater than or equal to num3? It is neither of the two, so it will give me false. But if I write num3 is greater than equals to num2, it will give me true, because one of these two condition is true. Either num3 is greater than num2 or either num3 is equal to num2. So 30 is not equals to 20, but it is greater than 20. So it will give me true. Now we will see, this is all about comparison operators, and previously we have done the arithmetic operators. Now we will see logical operators. Logical operators. You have to create a code cell after creating a markdown cell. So what are logical operators? Logical operators are AND, NOT and OR. I will write for your simplicity. AND, NOT, OR. Suppose X is equals to true. Y is equals to true. If I write result is equals to X and Y. If I write result is equals to X and Y and printing the result, so it will give me true, because true and true is always a true. See, it is giving true. If I write X is equals to false and Y is equals to true, result X and Y, printing result false and true, it will give me false. Only if both the conditions are true, then only it will return true. If one of the condition is false, then it will return false. In the AND case, this one AND case. In AND case, if two conditions are true, then only it will return true. If one of the two condition is false, then it will return false. But in OR case, the condition is little bit different. This is OR. If I write X equals to false and Y equals to true, or let's say false, and result is equals to X or Y. Print result. So in OR case, if both the condition is false, then it will return false. If one of the condition is true, it will return true. This is in OR case. So it is basically a vice versa of AND condition. It's basically a vice versa in AND case. So memorize, remember one condition, one operator, logical operator, AND. If you remember that in AND case, if both the conditions are true, then only it will return true. But in OR case, if both the condition is false, it will return false. If only one condition is true, it will return true, or in AND operator, so it will return true, and the vice versa in false. So I will show you the NOT operator. It is very simple. NOT operator is very simple. Basically, I am telling that x equals to false and not x. Means I am telling x is not false, so it will give me true. X is false. I am saying that not x, so it will give me true. If I write x equals to true and not x, it will return me false. It will return me false. Now it will be easy for you to understand the this simple calculator one. This one. You have understood the quotient, and you have also learned three more new things. One is float division, modulus, and exponent. So this is all for today, and if you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section, and I will provide you all these codes and all this in my GitHub account. I will provide the link in the description, and also I will I mean creating a handbook, Python handbook, which I will give you soon, and link also in the description, which will be easier for you to understand, and you have not to make the notes. It will be like a digital note for you, which you can access at any time. So that's all for today. Thank you.